Good morning, it's Vanessa Lanham-Day here with some more ideas about inspiring and empowering you to fulfill your marketing potential. It's Thursday morning, the day after Team GB doubled our medal count at the Rio Olympics. And I don't know about you, but I've been staying up watching it all through the evening. I haven't done the night runs yet, need my sleep. But what an exciting day it was yesterday. And we added 2 goals. We're now up to 3 goals. So really looking forward to how that's going to progress. Apparently we're ahead of where we were this time with the London Olympics. So really, really exciting stuff. And it's really hard not to be inspired, isn't it, by these guys that put so much effort into what they do, whatever the sport may be, that the road racing, in the cycling, the judo, the kayak yesterday as well. But these 2 young lads, Chris Meers and Jack Law, brought home our first ever synchronised diving medal for Team GB. Let's just quickly take a look at the dive that they did, which finalised the gold for them. And it was an extraordinary dive, and they knew from that moment they'd got it. They still had a few more teams to wait for. But I think what's really important, I mean, that looks really easy, doesn't it? But of course it's not really easy. It's a huge amount of hard work. And what makes them do that hard work? Years and years of training. Chris Meers was very, very poorly some time ago, very ill in hospital. He's come through all that, worked incredibly hard. And what has kept him going all through those early morning training sessions, hours and hours a week, 30 to 40 hours a week that they train in the pool? What's made him do that? And it's all about vision, isn't it? And it was really interesting listening to them on the interviews this morning with BBC, and they were saying because they live together, they're best mates, and they've got a flat together in Leeds, and they've got a photo frame sat on their sideboard there waiting for the photograph of them, which they felt certain they were going to get a medal. That was their vision. They didn't know what colour it was going to be, but that photo frame is sat there waiting for them. And that really is vision, isn't it? And having that something to aim for, they had real clarity about what they were heading for. So what's the metaphor for business owners? And it's really easy, isn't it, to say, oh, you need a vision, you need this great vision. Well, of course, something like the Olympics creates that moment to work for. Business owners don't have that. You have to create your own vision. So I've got a 3-point strategy to help you think about what your vision should look like and feel like, to make it much more real for you, because the more real it is, like that photo frame, the more real it is, the more likely it is to happen. So first of all, what's the vision for you? What does your life look like and feel like? I mean, is it about the house you live in, the amount you're going to be earning, the car you're going to be driving? And there's no shame in that. Don't worry that it looks flashy. If you've always craved a Range Rover, then that's a great car. You cut out a picture of it, stick it on your vision board, whatever works for you. It could be about, holidays with the kids, a lifestyle that you've always looked forward to. It may be about life balance in your case, but don't just have a vague vision. Really add texture to it. If it's about a holiday, where is the holiday going to be? When's it going to be? What hotel are you going to be staying in? If it's a house, where is it going to be? And how big are the rooms going to be? What's the telly going to be like? Really add texture to it. What's the difference going to be in your life? Number 2, think about it from your family's perspective. Now, you may have your own family, wife and kids and what have you. It may be parents, whoever family is for you, but they're going to be impacted by this. And that's a really powerful thing about what you can do to change things for other people, can make a massive difference to you. And for a lot of the business owners I coach, it's about creating a great life for their families. Often it's about time, about life balance, having time to spend time with their kids, football at the weekends, whatever it may be. It was really compelling. Think about it from their perspective. So that's number 2. And again, add texture to that. Don't just make it vague. And thirdly, think about it from your team's perspective. Now, your team might just be one VA. It might be 40 to 100 people. But think about how life's going to be when you've achieved your business vision. How's it going to be when they come into work? Where are the offices going to be? What's their daily life like? What's the culture like? How are people going to be treating each other? What's the atmosphere around the office? What does a staff conference 2020 look like? And really understand it from their perspective, because if you follow those three, it's about you, it's about your family, and it's about your team. Think about your vision from all those angles and add that richness to it, and I promise you it'll be much more compelling, and it'll be the thing that does your version of getting you in the pool at 4 in the morning to do the hard work that gets you the results that you want. So I'm really looking forward to the next, it's about 10 days now left. I really hope that we do as well in the medal table as last time. It's a bit of an ask, isn't it, when you've got that London crowd behind you, but I'm really proud of what we're doing in the Olympics. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. So till the next time, bye bye.